Hey guys, Slurry Person here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own crink pen that's known on the street, or also known as graffiti marker on an alternative to spray paint. It's a little easier to use. What you're going to want to do to actually make the marker itself is, you see I've used this a couple times, is to take just any regular glue stick, empty it out, take all that glue shit out, and you'll see this little plastic thing, take that out too. So you just have an empty hollow cylinder with this little peg here. Then you're going to notice that to be something you can turn here. You're going to want to take a lighter and melt it just all around, make a watertight seal, or you can put hot glue in the bottom just so it doesn't leak. First I just took a soldering iron and I just put it all the way along this. After you've done that, you're going to want to get some Indian ink or any other graffiti ink like grog or crink ink, and you're going to want to put in it about halfway full. This is kind of a shitty ink well, so it's going to take a while, so I'm just going to get back to you when I'm done. Back again. So I filled I filled it up to about here with ink, and I filled it up to about here with water. So it's about half and half, just a little bit less water, because you want to leave about an inch or 3/4 of an inch at the top. So let's set that aside for now. Now you're going to want to make your nib. So I just bought this at the dollar store. These chalkboard erasers, you can rip them off one by one. They work really well. And you're just going to want to roll it up. And this may be a little too long, so you're going to want to cut it. So this could probably end up making one big crink pen and then a smaller, just little bottle. But the way it's looking, you're probably going to need about that much, so I'm just going to cut that off right now. Sorry about that. Just cut it right here. Scissors are always handy if you're making graffiti materials, so you're going to want to roll it up as tightly as possible. Just going to do this on here. And as you can probably see, I'm wearing gloves just because it's always a good idea, because Indian ink can really stain really well. Not saying we should do graffiti or property. But you're going to want to roll it up into a nice tight little ball like that, and then you're going to want to shove it down the top here. Now you're going to want to make sure the little pig doesn't get broken, but it'll just naturally kind of go in. But if you do it right, which is it's pretty hard not to do it right. Let's make it so you can see there. It should work just like a felt marker or a bingo marker. Just keep on trying and playing with it. And you want it to be pretty close to the bottom, so it's probably about as good as I'm going to get it, so you can't see that. It's like that, just like a marker. Now to use it, obviously, got some paper here. Just want to turn it upside down. The first time you use it, just give it a couple taps just to get the ink down to the nib. It has to soak in. Shake it up. But yeah, that's how I make a crink marker. There you go. Hey, here's a show. You could, to make it a little more darker, you can increase the amount of ink. This is a pretty light blend. And yeah, don't comment on how bad my graffiti is. I'm not really trying. It's doing with my bad hand. But anyways, that's how I make a crink marker. And just one more tip. Some useful things to have around when you're making graffiti supplies. One is I got this knife at an antique store. Pretty sharp, but I just use it for cutting up ink wells and stuff. One of these. There's go down to a surgical store. These are great. They lock. They're great for removing nibs and replacing with new ones that are changing colors. Have paper at hand, and of course ink, and I always have a rag. Anyways, that's how I make a crink marker. Hope you enjoyed.